to get our workout in. We're gonna do 400 meter repeats a day. We're gonna go 400 meter by 10 by 2. So we're doing 20 total reps. We're gonna aim for around 6:05 pace, roughly. We'll see how this goes, but I gotta get moving because I gotta be done in about an hour and a half to take my son to school. So let's get it. First set of 10 done. I have no speed endurance, like at all. Whew. I think for the second 10, I have to drop pace for it to be productive. Just focus on keeping a good cadence, keeping good posture. But whew, that kicked my butt. Set 2, here we go. Okay, I'm just realizing what time it is. I don't have time for another full set of 10. Shoot, okay, I'm gonna do a set of 6, I guess. That'll get me 4 total miles of quality. That's fine. And then I'll try and hit like a short cool down. But I gotta get my son up in like 25 minutes, so we just gotta go. All right, we're on our cool down. We cut it short at 5 just because I gotta jog home, get about a mile cool down, and I'm gonna lift in the afternoon, so we'll get the remainder of the miles later today. Want to get close to about 10. I'll probably get like between 9 and 10. So I'll probably do like mile and a half, 2.5, mile and a half to 2, kind of like easy miles, easy warm up on the treadmill pre-lift. So anyway, speed endurance to shot. 6 a.m. Just gonna hit a quick hour or easy hour, and then we'll do probably about a half hour easy in the afternoon and just some upper body lifts. I like to keep things split on easy days just to avoid kind of muscular fatigue or breakdown. So sometimes splitting up your easy days when you're trying to get like 9-10 miles in is a good way to kind of reduce some of that impact or spread it out throughout the day. And it also actually can help metabolically. Obviously for those longer races, you want to have those longer easy runs. And I still do a long run on the weekends, but for the 5K, we're just gonna kind of be okay with splitting that up. So anyway, let's get it done. Tuesday morning. All right, it is Wednesday. Just dropped my son off at school, and I'm gonna get about probably 3 to 4 miles on the treadmill now, and then 3 to 4 miles on the treadmill later. We're just getting like 4.5 miles on the treadmill this morning, and we'll do about 4 at lunch. It is 8 a.m., so I just dropped my son off, but I didn't have a call until 9 a.m. this morning, and I felt like I needed the extra sleep. So just because I always do some work outside of work hours anyway, decided we're gonna take it a little bit easier this morning and ease into our day. So let's get it done. 5:45, about to do a progression run. Y'all, it's cold. It's like there's a slight breeze. It's freaking cold. I know I'm gonna warm up soon, but geez. Anyway, I'm gonna try and knock out this progression run in just over an hour. I've got just over an hour, and then we gotta get going. It's gonna be a busy day. Gotta get my car fixed. Don't buy a Volkswagen. Let's do this. It's really windy. I've got a headwind, and I'm fading. Oh, let's get it. Quick lunch lift. It's kind of my first week back lifting, because last week I was just trying to get into the routine, and that was mainly just running, and then I lifted like a tiny bit. It's crazy how fast you feel like you lose that strength, or like the perceived exertion, right? The ability to push past kind of limits. I know I'll bounce back after like a week of lifting again. Like next week will feel totally fine. But that first session back, it's my first pull session, so deadlifts, pull-ups, stuff like that. First week back doing this. It's kicking my butt a little bit, but frankly, so is life. So it is what it is. And just like that, I'm hopping right into a sales call. I only had about 30 minutes for lunch today. So I did 10 minutes on the treadmill, 20-minute lift, deadlift, pull-up. That's all I did, deadlifts and pull-ups. Got in what I could. So now we gotta work. Friday morning, we're getting a quick, easy run in. Gonna keep it fairly short. I am actually meeting up with Endurelite, which is my supplement sponsor. And so they're gonna be here this afternoon, and I'm gonna go film some footage with them. And so it's not technically a workout later, but to get footage of me running, I will have to run. So I'm going to keep it 30 to 40 minutes this morning, and then we'll get to work. Now Friday's probably my easiest day of the week. I just keep it short and easy. Only trying to do like 6 total miles today, and that's nice because if I'm being honest, the day after those harder workouts, I've been feeling it. We'll see how I feel in a couple weeks though. Again, we're getting back in the groove. On my way to the trailhead, I might run a little bit, but I'm actually gonna go film for Endurely. So they're in town for one of the races here. They're one of the sponsors or something. And so they're in town for one of the races. They're one of the sponsors for one of the local races. And so with that, since I live here, they just reached out and said, hey, we know you're there. Do you want to, or do you have some time to meet us at one of the trails or something, and let's get some footage for some promos and stuff like that. So should be fun. I don't really know what to expect. Taking them to one of my favorite trails with the suspension bridge and everything. So it should be fun. But yeah, let's get it. Good morning. Saturday morning. We've got kind of an easy to moderate long run. We're gonna go probably about 2 hours-ish. Aim to get around 12-ish miles. So we're just gonna take it chill. And yeah, we'll go from there. Overall, it's been a rough week. Just between travel and the Dust to Dawn race and kids starting school, like I've been running, but I feel like I've been out of whack, out of rhythm. Just something's been off. So I don't know, I'm looking forward to just being in my groove. So hopefully next week is a more normal week. I've gotten a lot of good stimulus throughout this week, but none of it felt productive, if I'm being honest. All of it felt like I was fighting. So we'll see how it goes. There it is. I needed that, guys. Holy crap, I needed that. It's 54 degrees when I started. Has slowly heated up, but it's probably no more than 63 right now. And I just held 12.5 with a 838 average. So 147. And I bet my average heart rate was, if I had to guess, like 151, somewhere between like 148 to 152. I picked it up for the last mile and a half, 2 miles, and I finished the last half mile, I believe, with a sub 7-minute split. And the heart rate rose to about lactate threshold at that point, but honestly, like, it felt smooth. That is the best I have felt, frankly, in months on a longer effort. So, oh, I needed that. It was a rough week. I needed that. Here's the overall splits for the week, or here's the overall volume, all that. I can't see it right now, so I believe it's like 52-ish miles, probably about 8-ish hours of running. Did a tiny bit of hiking. Did honestly not as much lifting as I would like, but we're getting our mileage back to where it needs to be, so we can't increase everything or we'll break. So all in all, guys, that felt real good. And that was very therapeutic for me. Now here's the thing. I'm going to be hopefully running Kings Peak next weekend, which is the tallest point in Utah and is just shy of a marathon distance, and a decent amount of vertical gain. And that's probably our last weekend to possibly do this. There may be some snow, so we might have to cancel last minute. If you're watching this and you want to meet us at Kings Peak, I'll post some more details on Instagram and TikTok. But if a bunch of people want to show up and do Kings Peak and kind of go your own pace, hey, meet us there. It's going to be sick. Again, I'll let you guys know, assuming it happens. Hopefully, fingers crossed. But, whew, good week of training.